Yeah, and this sort of work can become very time consuming. So you might want to consider building alphas to stamp with. For example, if I wanted to just check for questions. If I wanted to use another way of doing this rather than doing it by hand, I could use Projection Master, right? Or I can use just a straight alpha. So let me find. Let's see. If I search Roman icon, I'm probably going to get some church icons. Oh. Say Roman symbol. Let's see if we can get something cool. Guess we can grab this one. Get Jupiter. Yeah. That is a PNG. I want a JPEG. I don't want to convert it. I guess it really doesn't matter. So let's just grab. Is it also a PNG? Yep. Here. That does not look Roman at all. That looks like it's from the European islands. It looks British or Hex or something. All right. Let's come back over here. And I'm sure you've all done this before, but let's go with the standard brush. And actually, let's play with this alpha a little bit. So let's go standard, drag rect. Actually, instead of drag rect, let's go drag dot. Drag dot tends to work a little bit better. So now let's go to our image, Triskel, and let's invert our alpha. Doesn't quite work right, but we'll see. We have to take that into Photoshop anyways. All right, so you can start this way. Right now the contrast is low on this image, so let's go into Photoshop. So what are you guys thinking for your own work? I'm curious. What are your ideas? Simon, let's see. You're thinking of making some major changes to your creature body, so you might remesh in a basic way, then back to sculpting and changing and doing a proper retopology again a little later down the line. As I'm retopologizing, I keep thinking I might add bits, and maybe we'll try to figure out something that'll be better before the retopology, as it's quite messy. I'm not sure yet. Christian, Aztec Sun Disk, that's awesome. Very cool. Yeah, Aztec would suit your character well, I think. It would look cool. All right, let me go into Photoshop really fast. Let's bring this over. All right, and that's done. There we go. And let's increase the contrast. See what you guys are saying. It's super secret. Let's go to adjustments, brightness, contrast, and just increase the contrast. I keep on getting the pop-ups for Photoshop on my other screen, so I keep on drag them over. There we go. You know, I know Legacy for this sort of thing works better. Contrast, and then brightness. There we go. And let's just do a little Gaussian blur on it to soften the edges. I said a little Gaussian blur, not I'm blind as a bat blur. All right, let's save that out. Back into ZBrush. There we are. And let's load it up. There we are. Much cleaner. And alpha, invert. There we go. Now let's try that out. There we go. That's much nicer. Now, one thing I want to say about doing this is that you want to be very careful about, and this might sound weird, about pushing out of the surface. All right. So when you're doing this, let's get a clean spot here. Let's say I increase the intensity here, and I have it like that. Right. I have it raised. And actually, let's raise it more. Let's raise it more so that the shadow looks like that bit of detail should be breaking the silhouette, right? This is only going to appear in a normal map. This will not appear in your model, right? So the minute you go to the side here, like it looks normal inside of ZBrush because it's high res, and you're seeing it, right? But watch when we step down to our lower res. It crumbles and disappears. It looks like garbage. Right, so that's an issue, and it's an issue you cannot live with. So when you're doing this, make sure that you are not breaking the silhouette so much if you're pushing outward. In fact, if you're pushing outward, you want to stay, I don't know, relatively close to the surface, right? Just a little bit of surface detail, so that if you saw it from the side, you wouldn't notice it, right? Or you want to push in, right? So you don't want to create shadows so deep that it looks like it should break the silhouette. Does that make sense to you guys? Sound reasoning for you? All right.